Support your followers that support you. What do I mean by that? Well, in today's world, we have people that support us in all walks of our lives. They support us by purchasing things from us if we work and own a business, purchase products and services. Maybe your kids have extracurricular things and they sell whatever. They sell cookie dough, they sell almonds, they sell candies, they sell plants. I've seen it all sold with people trying to raise money for their kids' extracurricular activities. So bottom line, you support that person. And then when your kids have similar things, you'd expect that these people would support you as well. Well, it always doesn't work that way. I know throughout my life, I've supported many people on their journeys of their businesses or their families that are, trying to sell things to raise money for charities or for their kids' soccer team, hockey, gymnastics, dance, yet they don't purchase back from me after I've supported them. So in essence, really, when people support you, you should support them. If they come to your place of business and support your business or support whatever you do, even if you don't have a brick and mortar, and they support what you do, and they have a service that you can utilize and you don't support them, that's, in my opinion, wrong. You should support each other. Obviously, there's, certain circumstances where you can't. I've supported specific businesses or people in my lifetime for years, and then all of a sudden somebody else that's close to me starts doing the same thing. Well, I'm not going to jump ship to go to that person after I've been dealing with somebody else for X amount of years, because that's just, loyalty exists as well in life. When you support one another, if somebody's loyal to you, you're loyal to them. And you do have circumstances. I've had that happen where people have started doing stuff that is similar or exactly the same to somebody that I'm already supporting. And I've had them ask me, well, you're going to come support me now, right? Because I'm doing it. Well, no, I've been dealing with this other person for years already. They've been doing my, let's say, bookkeeping, for an example. I'm not going to jump ship for you to do my bookkeeping just because we're actual close friends. This other person was, supporting me with a service, and they're also my client. So I need to continue to support them too. So those kind of conversations that come up too, and it's caused some animosity in my lifetime because I've had people say, well, you need to support me. We've been best friends, or we've been, connected or related in some way, shape, or form for X amount of years, and I just assumed you would come and support me. Well, remember what the word assume means. Don't assume anything, right? It's not within your right to assume that I'm going to drop somebody that's been dealing with me for years when they've been loyal to me, when they're my client and I'm their client. We've supported one another, right? And it's no different than I've had people back to the extracurricular thing, selling stuff to raise money for, volunteer. Part of what you do when you have extracurricular activities is you have a requirement to support, go to bingos, sell stuff, like I said, chocolate covered almonds, whatever the case may be. And if people are buying that from you, support them. And in circumstances where you're buying from somebody and you don't have kids, when you have kids, you should have an expectation that those people you supported would want to support you as well, and that it goes back and forth. But unfortunately, people don't always work that way. They're not always wired that way to understand that if somebody's supporting you, if in turn can support them if they have a product or service or something that they offer that you can utilize, and you're not utilizing somebody already, go utilize them. Support one another. Yin and yang, go back and forth. Obviously, if you're not tied to who you're dealing with and you're just utilizing somebody the odd time for a service, and you have a friend that starts up a business that has another service, and you don't feel loyalty to that other company necessarily hasn't supported you back, but you've been utilizing with them, and your friend who's your client starts up the same type of business, you should jump ship, and go and support your friend that is your client, so that you have that yin and yang, that you're supporting each other's businesses. Again, though, I'll make this clear. If the other person you were originally dealing with is your client as well, then you should stay loyal to them, because they were your client first and foremost, and you were their client first and foremost. You've had the yin and yang, supported one another. You don't jump ship just because somebody else starts doing the same thing. And that person, even though sadly it happens, should never have the expectation that you just cut off somebody that's been loyal to you and you've been loyal to them just because of your commonality in a relationship. Hopefully this makes sense. But bottom line, support those that support you. I know in my business, I've done that for years. I had clients that have, I'll use an example. For 10 years, I supported a guy that owned a Fountain Tire. He was my client. I was his client. After about 10 years, he decided to jump ship with me as my client, and he went somewhere else. Was I disappointed? Absolutely. Because the people he jumped ship and went to didn't support him, weren't clients of his. They didn't buy tires from him, get repair work done at his shop, send major referrals to him. I actually did have a conversation with him about it, and he didn't see eye to eye with me about the fact of support those that support you. And he bailed, and guess what? I never went into his Fountain Tire again, never bought another tire again, never got any repair work done there again, and never ever referred him to other people. His short-sightedness cost him a lot of business. His choice. But back to the fact, support those that support you. I appreciate you watching this. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody that's watching this, whether it's today, tomorrow. Hopefully you have a good long weekend. For those in Canada, happy Family Day, which is Monday, to celebrate the family. God bless you all. Peace out. Stay out of trouble, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.